Today we're going to be doing our Go Math lesson 6.3, and we are going to be practicing some more regrouping. So we will start on page 404. Up at the top they are showing us with pictures how to regroup. So we have had lots of practice with this, so it's kind of up to you if you want to use your pictures. Sometimes when I'm first starting, especially when we're adding the hundreds place, it is helpful to use pictures. And this is always a good page to keep handy in case you need to go back and look at it to remember. So remember that we always start in the what place? In the ones place. And so we have 6 plus 7, and that equals 13. Now we are used to writing it over on the side, so when I first start, I still keep doing that. So you can see with the pictures that we have 13 ones, and we can't have a group of 10 because that belongs in another place. So we're going to group that 10 and add it over there. So why did I write it here? Because I like to make sure that I put the ones digit where it's supposed to be and the tens digit where it's supposed to be. As we are going faster with this, especially in spring math, keeping those digits in the right place is very tricky sometimes, so we want to practice nice and slow before we have to do it more fluently. Alright, so now I'm ready to add my tens place. So I have 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 1 more equals 6. And I don't have anything to regroup here, so I can just put my 6 groups of 10, and then I want to make sure that I add my hundreds place. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this is where the tricky part is when you're adding the other place, so just take your time when you're first practicing. And in our Go Math, we have, sometimes they put boxes there for us and sometimes they don't, but you are more than welcome to draw a picture or add a box wherever you need to. We're going to start down here with number 1, and what place are we going to start in first? In the ones place. So when you're adding 3-digit numbers together and you're regrouping, this is where you can really see if you start in the wrong place. So make sure that we start in the ones place. So we're going to add 8 plus 4, and 8 plus 4 equals 12. I'm going to go ahead and write my number over there because I told you that I like to do that just to double check. So this is my, how many I have in my ones place. So I'm going to put my 2 right there. And then how many tens do I need to take over to that tens place? A 1. So I want to make sure that I have a 1 over there. So let's go ahead and add our tens place. So I can do 2 plus 1 equals 3, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. I used my doubles facts there. Let's add our hundreds place. 3 plus 1 equals 4. My answer is 462. Let's go to number 2. What place are we going to start in? The ones place. I'm going to add 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Do I need to carry any tens? I don't. I didn't have a group of 10. So now I'm going to add 4 plus 2. That equals 6. And then my hundreds, 4 plus 0 equals 4. So my answer is 468. Now as you're working out your problems, if you are drawing pictures, I would love to see them. So when you take a picture of your work, I really would like to see your pictures if you're using that strategy to help you. All right, I'm on page 405. If you will turn to that page, we're going to do a couple together, and then I'm going to let you do the rest by yourself. All right, let's look at number 3. What place am I going to start in? My hundreds place? No, I hope you didn't say hundreds place. We're going to start in the ones place. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. Go to our tens place. 2 plus 0 equals 2. And our hundreds place, 5 plus 1 equals 6. Now, in this case, if we didn't start in the ones place and we were not regrouping, it wouldn't really matter if we started in the hundreds place. But as we look at number 4, if I was to start in the hundreds place, I'm just going to show you what I would get, okay? So if I started right here, I'm going to do this in pencil, I would say 3, and then 4 plus 1 equals 5, and then 8 plus 9 equals 17. Do you see anything wrong with that? That's what happens when we start in the wrong place value. The number is not 3,517 or 3,517 because you can't have a group of 10 in the ones place. It doesn't belong there, does it? So I just wanted to show you what it looks like and why we really, really try hard to start in the ones place. Okay, so I tried to erase my answers because I sure don't want your parents to see me starting in the wrong place. So let's start in the ones place, okay? So 8 plus 9 equals, and we already figured that out, right? 17. So I write it over to the side just because I want to make sure I get the right digits and the right place value. So I have 7 ones, and I have a group of 10, so I'm going to add it over here. And I really draw all over my paper, and that's okay. Now I'm going to add the tens. 4 plus 1 equals 5, plus 1 more equals 6. Then I'm going to go to the hundreds place. 3 plus 0 equals 3. My answer is 367. All right, I am going to give you your assignment in Seesaw so you'll know which ones to do. I am going to let you do number 9, and I want you to write it out for me. So when you take a picture of this page, I will see your work, and then you're going to check it on Math on the Spot. We're never really quite sure if the problems always answer, you know, they're the exact same one, so it's always kind of a surprise, but we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and read number 9 for you. On Thursday, there were 326 visitors at the zoo. There were 200 more visitors at the zoo on Friday than on Thursday. How many visitors were at the zoo on both days? So you can draw a picture to figure this out. I definitely would want to see your place value chart. So we would have the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So that would be a really good place for you to start before you ever check your answer. All right, have fun.